Hey, it's Aaron, the Metal Theologian. Alright, so, got a pack in the mail today. So we're going to crack that bad boy open. And that's pretty much what we're doing today. I'm actually going to go ahead and talk about this. I was going to sort of hold off, but this is from Bind Rune Recordings. This is actually a VCLT pack from Marty Worm. And I have to say, he's been going through some shit in his personal life. I mean, there's the, there's been a sort of little fundraiser, and, I don't want to go into his business too much, but Marty can use whatever support you can provide, because he's a hell of a guy, one of the most generous guys I've ever come across. And, and Marty actually used to write for Metal Maniacs about the time when I was reading it. Like, a little joke I sort of had with him is I thank him for turning me on to the Flower Traveling Band, because there was actually an article in Metal Maniacs where they were talking about, like early 70s kind of proto-metal shit that was, not as well known. And they talked about like Bang and Sir Lord Baltimore, whom I already knew, but I'd never heard of the Flower Traveling Band before. So the joke is that Marty didn't actually write that article, but it's just kind of a stupid thing. Anyway, though, in the midst of all the shit that he's dealing with, the fact that he found time to like go and get this thing out in the mail to me just feels like, I don't know. I'm really just blown away. That's all. I have no idea what's in there. Absolutely none. And I'm thirsty, so we're gonna have something. But real quick, we're listening to the second Gordos album, which is called "The Erosion of Sanity," and it's awesome. And from an angle, this guy kind of looks like Pat from Ground Salem Zero, who you ought to be subscribed to if you're not, but only sort of. So I wonder if that's him. I'm just kidding. I'm pretty sure it's not. Alright, so, seeing how we're juggalos and all, we're busting out another Faygo. This is the, original Rock and Rye. It's not the, new Rock and Rye, like New Coke. This is actually the original. Which is why they put it on there. So, here we go. Yeah, it's kind of a mess, by the way, too, because I'm selling a bunch of tapes, like, from my own, shit, so there's kind of shit all over the place. I apologize for that, but, such is life. So let's give this a crack. Wow, artificially flavored cream cola. You're gonna hate it, but it's awesome. It's gonna be too cream soda-y for you, but it's like it's not really cola-y. It's like cream soda-y with I need another sip. Just take a sip already. Don't carl it, come on. He was actually threatening to carl it that time. Isn't it good?
I don't know.
If anyone's wondering what carling it is, by the way, because usually about 3 people who watch my videos who get that, just watch Grown Man Record Night. You'll figure it out.
I don't know.
Really? I'm surprised you don't just hate this, because it tastes like cream soda.
I don't like it. It's interesting at the beginning, but then the aftertaste is full on cream soda.
It's like there's something fruity about
whatever
it.
It was there. I wouldn't say fruity. I don't taste any fruit.
See, I'm stopping short of saying that I taste fruit. There's something fruity in it.
I don't taste anything fruity either.
This is a really fucking good soda, though. I mean, this is with real sugar. Jesus, the aftertaste just gets more and more fruity, too. I don't know, I've actually never had Faygo out of the big, jugs for 99 cents, like the real Juggalo shit. But, these ones in the glass bottles with the real sugar, man, it's some good fucking shit. So, yeah. By the way, I might as well mention, it's actually a segue. There are a lot of contests going on right now. It's too many for me to stay on top of, and I'm really kind of just, wigged out and overwhelmed by it, so I apologize for not entering everybody's contests, but it's I can't handle it. I'm freaking out, Okay, I already kind of felt like a dick for not doing Andy's Cloudy Mile there, because because he's really cool, but I just fucking didn't get around to it. Hey, so anyway, so we're going to open up the pack in just one more second, but first I'm going to teach you a little something about the Bible. Okay, we're going to have a little Bible lesson today. Because one thing I've gotten a reputation for is using the word chode, and the word chode appears in the King James Bible. Okay, this is a companion Bible, which actually uses like it's the actual like authorized version. I don't know which revisions it might have gone through, because most of the ones you actually come across aren't the original 1611, but this is like the old shit. It's not like a new King James. They didn't update the language at all. So I'm turning to Genesis 31:36. Excuse me. And check this out. It says, "And Jacob was wroth and chode with Laban. And Jacob answered and said to Laban, What is my trespass? What is my sin that thou hast so hotly pursued after me?" That's pretty good. There's one in the Book of Numbers, too. Do you remember what the one in the Book of Numbers is?
No.
Yeah, Spencer isn't going to fucking know. Yeah, yeah, there's an somewhere in the Book of Numbers, too, they use the word chode. It's not as good as that one, though. That, what's his name was wroth and chode with Laban. So anyway, that's your Bible verse for the day. So, next time you're calling someone a chode, you're going to think about how it's biblical. Because, you know, Jesus said that, like, when you call someone a fool, that basically you're a dick for it. I mean, I don't remember the exact quotation from the gospel, but, like, he basically said if you call someone, like, Raka or a fool, that you're an asshole, okay? But he didn't say anything about calling people a chode. So there you go, man. You're all set. Alright, so let's bust this open and see what kind of good shit is in here. I hope it's good. I hope it doesn't suck. Wouldn't that suck if, like, Marty sent me some shit? It was, like, really nice. It was just crap. What if, like, Marty was, like... I made some comment about Billy Joel when I was, like... No, that was somewhere else. I said, what if you sent me some Billy Joel records? I kind of like Billy Joel, actually. I loved Billy Joel when I was a kid. So, there's kind of a special place in my heart for him. But I don't own anything, and if I had anything, I would never play it. In fact, I'd probably get rid of it. Alright, let's take a look here. Oh, man. Okay, so here's a Merg cover. I'm not sure if this is, I have no idea what the fuck this is, but this might just be a stiffener, so let's just see what else is in here. Okay, I just talked about Metal Maniacs, okay? Marty Worm, yeah, it's a bit of his past. Enjoy. Okay, this is so cool. Alright, check this out. These are old issues of Worm gear, okay? Now, the reason he's called Marty Worm, because he has a last name that isn't Worm, which, you know, a lot of you probably know, but I'm not going to divulge here. But he had this, well, actually, I don't know which came first, but here's the Worm gear, which was his old fucking magazine. Like, so he was doing this before he, like, got involved with Metal Maniacs. And for, like, all you kids who are, like, watching this shit and have never, like, seen anything that wasn't on the internet, like Spencer, pretty much, like, he just learned the other day that books exist. Because he just fucking reads shit on his phone, you know? Look at all these fucking reviews. Shit on Black Mark. Okay, just cracking this open at random. Okay, Death Squad, Dark Side, Crawl, Darkseed, Cryptopsy, None So Vile. There you go, there's a classic that's fucking got reviewed, like, back when it came out. Edge of Sanity, Infernal. Jesus, man. Yeah, Marty wrote that one himself, too. When did this one come out? This is issue number 5? 1997. This, yeah, I'm just blown away. This is, I mean, this is cool, and I'm gonna really enjoy reading these, but this is really special, too, man. You know, because it's really kind of a piece of Marty's history. Look, The Chasm, what a great band. Judas Iscariot, Carpathian Forest, still. Wow, Disaster, Eternus, Marduk, wow. Controlling the masses with propaganda since 1995. Alright, this is like dear to my heart right there. That's awesome. Oh, shit. And here we go. Alright. the fuck up. Yeah, so apparently this is just cardboard, okay? So I don't know who the hell Merg Gudatal is, but it's a really cool piece of cardboard. It's just a fucking stiffener. If LJ is watching, I just said stiffener. Alright, so check this out. I do not have this record, and you know, I do actually remember Marty mentioning that they'd come across this. And I had actually never heard this one before. Mingus at Antibes, 1960 it looks like. Atlantic Jazz Lore series. Also put out some good shit like Jimmy Jeffrey and that. Has Wednesday night prayer meeting, which is one of the greatest things ever. And better get, that's funny, it says better get hit in your soul. I thought it was better get hit in your soul, but. Alright, yeah, I can't wait to hear this. I love Mingus, okay? I tend to talk a lot about Sun Ra, I talk some about Coltrane, but Mingus was really, in a way, my entrance into the breadth of jazz, okay? Like, there were a couple things that I liked here and there, like this one actually, which is also in here, like kind of ripping my face off. It's a copy of Africa Brass. And this is a fantastic fucking record. Awesome Coltrane record. I actually do have a copy of this, but I told him that, and he sent it anyway. So there we go. So we'll figure something out to do with this. God damn, man. This is so fucking awesome. It's so generous and cool, man. So anyway, this is one I know well, but like, Mingus really kind of got me deep into jazz. It's kind of hard to explain, but the bottom line is that there were a few things I liked here and there, but it was really listening to Mingus that sort of opened up my mind to it. Just like listening to him, like lying down on the couch and getting into it. And the first one I ever liked was a Black Satan, the Sinner Lady, but the one that really got things going for me was Blues and Roots, which to this day is one of my favorite records. I think I put it in my 5 jazz records to check out. One, if you're new to jazz, you know, the one that failed to convince the High Rant District, Tom, that jazz was actually really cool. Although I still applaud his effort. Alright, so usually when I get shit like VCLT like this, I like to needle drop it, okay? But I know from like hard experience that jazz shit is where they're, for some reason, that's where they're the most fucking ferocious with like the hits. The one time I made a video with Coltrane in it, it was banned outright in Germany. And it was like it was a private one I did for someone, so it wasn't a big deal. But I know that this will fuck everything up with that. And this is on Atlantic. I don't really trust that Mingus very much either on that front, so I'm actually going to just back off on that shit. I don't know if you've noticed, but when I play jazz, it's always Sun Ra. I love Sun Ra, but it's also because all that shit was private, so nobody really cares, you know? So anyway, that's pretty much it. I mean, that was a short video, wasn't it?
Yeah, only 13, 16.
Holy shit. Maybe I should find that other citation from the Book of Numbers.
If you want to do that, I would be happy to watch more Invaders from Space.
Yeah, this is like Spencer's favorite thing. It's funny, he isn't really into movies, but for some reason he got all hung up on this.
That's because they made the TV serial on it, and it was even better.
General index. I don't think chode is going to be in the index. Hey, so check it out, actually. Let me see something else, because I have a couple extra minutes. This is the Companion Bible. The Companion Bible was edited by E.W. Bullinger. Ethelbert was his first name. If you name your kid Ethelbert, then your name is in the Bible, because you're a chode. Anyway, this edition of the Bible is kind of known for being really unorthodox in its interpretation, which is one reason why, I mean, I have a couple Bibles, right? But I had to get this one. If any of you have ever watched Shepherd's Chapel with Pastor Arnold Murray, that's on like in the middle of the night on cable, like some of the weird ideas that he gets, like, come from this. And some of the shit is like weird, like, you know, arguably white supremacist shit, which isn't really all that thing. Like, there's this whole theory that kind of, this guy sort of developed, like, some of the original tribes of Israel, like, made it to North America, and, like, you know, it's not the Jews, but, like, Anglo-Saxons who are, like, the lost tribes of Israel, basically, which, you know, you can believe without being a racist, but a lot of, like, Christian identity groups and shit like that have actually run with that and, like, done some horrible shit. But there's all sorts of weird shit in here. Like, he promulgates, like, the serpent seed theory, where if you don't know what that is, that's basically the idea that, like, Cain wasn't actually Adam's son, but that Cain actually was conceived when Eve fucked the serpent in the Garden of Eden. And so Cain was actually, that's the serpent seed theory. So like Cain and like all his descendants, like with that whole like curse that God puts on him and shit, that's because like he's like the spawn of like this avatar of Satan, like really. So just like crazy shit. He also has like things in here that are also kind of unorthodox but a little more benign, like he has like he reconciles the differences in the gospel stories with the as far as how the robbers who were crucified with Jesus behave, by saying there are actually 4 people crucified with Jesus as opposed to the traditional 2. Like, and that's like goes all the way back, like the old like Orthodox icons. It's always 2 thieves, and like anything resembling a mainstream Protestant is going to have 2 as well. But yeah. So Bullinger was really well. I was going to say he's an interesting guy. I don't know what kind of a guy he was, but the real meat, the reason to get a companion Bible when you already have a couple of Bibles, is for these appendixes, where he like explains his perspective on shit, because it's nuts, man. Oh yeah, there's a bookmark in here, The Serpent of Genesis 3. So I was actually reading about the serpent seed theory last time I looked at this. Hey, I'll never find it just in here. Where's your phone? I was gonna look it up real quick. Do you have it handy?
No.
Shit, where is it? Around? Is it in your room?
I'm not sure.
Ah, the hell with it then. I don't want to make the video too long. Okay, so chode is in there, and there's no appearance in the Book of Numbers. You just fucking take my word for it. You can look it up. So, anyway, I just think I would get a kick out of that. And, where's my fucking drink? Here we go. Faygo Rock and Rye. Awesome. Drinking to Marty. Marty, thanks again. Marty, I'm totally impressed with, like, oh, dude, I don't even know what to say, man. I'm just feel really grateful to have made your friendship, man. That's really what it boils down to. So cheers, Marty. If you're not subscribed to him, do so. But don't expect him to post a lot in the next few days, because he's busy taking care of his life. So, but next time he comes back, he'll be fun to watch, because he always is. So, cheers. Thanks again. Totally fucking appreciate it, man. This shit's so thoughtful, and I'll see y'all next time.